Hello, I'm going to be using the solution focus model in this interview. Hello, welcome to my office. I'm Sheena Kendall.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob. We spoke briefly on the phone last week about you're having some work-related stress. So, what is it that I can help you with today?
Well, at my company, can't talk. We recently underwent a reorganization of our business unit, and that's causing a lot of work that formerly was distributed amongst a lot of people to fall on the shoulders of less people. So, as a result of that reorganization, there's a lot more work that myself and a colleague of mine have to take on, and it's becoming like a bit of a bear in that I really don't have time to get everything done, and there's always pressure from above, to make sure that things are done in a timely fashion. But there aren't enough hours in the day to get it done, so I'm kind of struggling with it, and it's causing frustration and you know, just a lot of headaches.
Oh, okay, I see. Um, have you ever thought about talking directly to your supervisor about the stress that you're having at work?
I kind of thought about it, but I didn't know if it would be a good idea since it was a rework. The supervisors are all already aware of the fact that the workload has been redistributed amongst a smaller group of people. So I kind of thought that they would know that already. But you think it'd be worth it for me to bring it up to them?
Yes, definitely. I think you should talk to him about it. And do you have any coworkers that work directly with you um, that's like pretty stressed out?
Yeah, a lot of people at work are actually stressed out. When you have a rework and you have to take on other people's work, it just is pretty much a pain in the butt for everybody involved because it's like just a lot of pressure to get stuff done that was, previously handled by a much larger workforce. I'm sorry.
Right, right. Okay, so I think we can come up with a task that you can do to see if this can help solve the problem.
Okay.
The first thing that you can do is you can make a list for your supervisor, stating what you think is the most important thing to do first, and what's the least important thing to do. Once you do that, I think that you and your supervisor can go over some things and see, what needs to be prioritized. Maybe that'll relieve some stress, and then maybe your supervisor can get the other supervisors, and you all can collaborate on some of the workload that needs to be done because you're not directly talking to your supervisor. He may not really understand like what you're going through as a worker.
Right.
So I think that's important to start there.
Okay.
Um,
Do you think it would be a good idea to share that list with my peer level coworker before sharing it with my supervisor? Because I would hate for it to be the case that I would go to my supervisor and he would take items off of my plate and give it to my coworker.
right. Yes, I do. I think you should talk to your coworker first and see, exactly what they're feeling, and you guys maybe can make a list together and see if you guys are on the same page. And if you guys are on the same page, and then you can go to your supervisor. You, your coworker, and your supervisor can have a meeting,
Right.
and kind of work it out that way first, and then maybe your supervisor can have a meeting with the other supervisors in the office, and I think that should help because I'm sure that they want you guys to be very productive with the work. So I'm sure that they will work with you. Um, we can start with that. Make sure you make a list, have a meeting, and see what happens. You think you can have that meeting done within the next 2 weeks or so?
I could definitely, pitch it to, well, first talk to my colleague, my immediate colleague, and then after I get the list together, I can, run it past my boss and see if he has time on his calendar to get something together within the next week or so.
Okay. Yeah, let's see how that works out. Um, and hopefully, everything will get better.
Yeah.
You know, uh, what I would like to do is see you back here in 2 weeks and see if you guys had a meeting yet. At least to see if you made your list and talk to your direct boss first
Okay.
and see how that goes. Hopefully that goes well, and if that goes well, everything else should fall in place.
Okay.
Um, when you come back, if that is not helping, I'll figure out. I'll have something else that you can try. I'll research that while you're not here. Since we had this long conversation, I'll know exactly what you're going through.
Okay.
So I'll be able to research things to see if I can come up with some more solutions for you.
Yeah. I mean, definitely appreciate the idea so far because I was having a really difficult time trying to come up with something on my own. So it's definitely appreciated. And I will definitely start and put the wheels in motion. I will start to formulate a list in conjunction with working with my colleague, and then I'll pitch it to my boss and see if we can meet with myself, to discuss the list and see if we can come to, some sort of solution, or at least he can start talking to people and have other business units have an understanding of the situation at hand and see how we can work together
Okay.
to work through the problem.
That sounds
That
good.
makes sense.
Okay. So I'll see you back here, Bob, in 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 Thursdays from now, same time, 6
Okay.
p.m.
Okay.
And you have a great weekend, and I hope everything works out.
All right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Take care.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye bye.